Their first postseason victory since 2017. Garrett Crochet retired 17 consecutive batters. Masataka Yoshida lined a two-run single off the reliever Luke Weaver sent the Boston Red Sox past the Yankees 3-1 on Tuesday. And multi-homer efforts from Shohei Ohtani, Teoscar Hernandez helped the Dodgers beat the Reds 10-5. That's sports. I'm Matt Pike.
Now the most up-to-date weather forecast here on KFEQ.
Crystal clear conditions for the early morning time. Our overnight low 60s, and then we're leaping up to the upper 80s later on Thursday. Looks like for Friday, too. Lots of sunshine coming our way. Looking ahead towards Saturday and Sunday, it'll be mostly sunny with highs each day mid-80s. Wet weather chances returning by Sunday night. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Naramore.
You know what hope is? Hope is action. Carving a path forward, even when it's hard.
And kids who still know how to dream. They're the best pathfinders of all.
So at Child Fund, hope means helping millions of children living in poverty worldwide to grow up healthy, educated, skilled, and so all those good things can come true for them. Safe.
And that means safe at home, safe at school, and safe online.
Hope means walking this path together. All of us. Because when we work together, we can do so much more.
That's right. Hope includes you.
Child Fund, because we need each other.
To learn how Child Fund works with children in 23 countries to help them achieve their full potential, visit childfund.org. That's childfund.org.
Do you know a veteran in need? After leaving the military, many veterans struggle to find their way home. Because to a veteran, home isn't just a place, it's an idea, a feeling. Nation's Finest understands the challenges veterans face. Through the VA's Supportive Services for Veteran Families program, we help veterans and their families struggling with rents, employment, and other housing-related costs. Today, Nation's Finest operates more than 30 locations in California, Arizona, and Nevada. For more than 50 years, we've helped thousands of veterans in these communities build happy, healthy, and purposeful lives. And our team is committed to supporting those who've served in their families for another 50. To get help, visit nationsfinest.org or call 1-833-468-9676. That's 1-833-468-9676.
Scammers often try to dupe veterans to steal the VA benefits they've earned. Scammers may try to obtain sensitive information or collect payments over the phone, offer to move assets in order to qualify for pension, insist benefits may be sent directly to a friend or caregiver, or promise to manage benefits or file a claim for you. VA will never charge you for processing a claim, and only VA can determine eligibility. To report suspicious activity, visit va.gov/OIG/hotline.
680 KFEQ, your home for ag news and info.
There is growing awareness of the threat New World screwworm can pose to our nation's livestock, particularly beef cattle, as this invasive pest, once decades removed away from our country, travels closer to the U.S.-Mexican border.
This one's particularly problematic because the maggot will infest living tissues and consumes those on a living animal. It'll get into, say, the umbilicus of a newborn calf, onto a cut, onto, say, a dehorning wound. Those types of things are some of the primary places that we might see this, and it will kind of continue to make those wounds worse and continue to eat tissue if it's left untreated.
Agriculture Deputy Undersecretary for Marketing and Regulatory Programs Lauren Stubb says only those who dealt with NWS at the height of our country several decades ago might know what to look out for or understand the potential impacts. Hence the importance of education and vigilance of what to watch regarding a possible screwworm case.
Especially for those who are living around the border, which would be more of a high-risk area. Any animal that's going to have more proximity to wildlife or livestock, or an animal, of course, that is livestock, is going to be at higher risk.
It is not just livestock, though, at risk for a potential case of NWS.
For pets, those are probably a little bit easier to check, but make sure, especially in the long-haired ones or really furry ones, to be checking for any wounds.
The NWS maggot is shaped like a screw and screws down as it consumes tissue. But the Deputy Undersecretary says there is another way this pest can potentially be detected.
Screwworm also has reportedly a very particular smell. I've actually been around it and seen it in real life myself, and it does have a very sort of particularly noxious smell, so any kind of foul-smelling wounds. Of course, you would want to check out for any number of reasons, but look at those for any signs of myiasis.
If myiasis, infestation by fly larvae, is suspected,
I think the best case scenario is not to try to determine whether it is screwworm or if it is something else yourself, but to report that to either your state animal health official, or if you so wish, you can call USDA directly, but I think the state animal health official would be more than happy to take that call and to look into it for you.
Contact information for USDA area veterinarians is also available by going online to www.aphis.usda.gov. Scroll down the home page to the New World Screwworm link. The following page contains a link on how to contact an accredited veterinarian in your area. I'm Ron Bain reporting for the U.S. Department of Agriculture in Washington, D.C.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Farming is dangerous. There's dangers all around us. We work around it and we live around it every day. And we just become desensitized to what's around us.
We go through safety training and, we try and do these things to make sure accidents don't happen, but you just never know.
There are so many farmers that I think take for granted all of the underground utilities that are there.
You don't want to hit a gas pipe because that's your life. The other part of it is if you hit certain things, you're liable for it.
We kind of know what's out here, but at the same time, we just always call.
Farm Safe 811 starts with you. Whether you're installing drain tile or doing any sort of digging, always call 811 and wait for any underground lines to be marked and have the depth confirmed. That's farming with care. But if a line does get damaged, go somewhere safe and call 911.
Always keep safety in the back of your mind. Just stay humble. For more information, go to farmsafe811.org.
Every 3 minutes, a baby is born with a cleft, making it difficult to talk, hear, eat, and even breathe. Many won't receive the treatment they need to thrive. Through training and financial support, Smile Train gives the power of healing back to local communities so they can provide life-changing surgeries and other services at no cost to families. Help us change the world one smile at a time.
When you're high, you feel different. You think different, you talk different, you draw different, you listen to music different, but you probably knew that. Problem is, you also drive different, and not in a good way. That's why driving high is illegal everywhere. So if you're high, just don't drive. Make a plan to get a sober ride. Because if you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
I'll trust water bottles and a flashlight to save the day, but I'll be proved wrong.
With a tornado approaching, I'll realize that